can see here is probably something you've seen before if you've watched knife making videos on YouTube. It's a beveling jig. So basically, this eye bolt and this file with a rod attached to it keeps the file at the same angle all the way across the bevel, so you don't get those bevels that are kind of wonky with some angles higher than others. And it's really easy to use. It takes a long time, but it's worth it in my opinion, and in most people's opinion, because of how nice the bevels come out. This one I've done about 20 minutes on, and you can see, bring you over here, you can see the bevel is all, you can tell it's all the same angle because when you move it into the light, sorry it's out of focus, when you move it into the light it all changes at the same time, if that makes sense. It's white now and then it's gray. Anyway, so that's that. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, we'll just do a little time lapse of this and see how that works. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Not sure how shaky that was. I'm very sorry about it though. So I have got the blade, the edge thickness. You're not going to be able to see it because it's never going to focus anyway. I've got the edge thickness to a point where these two lines that I've scribed into it are there. They're to the lines. So now I am going to show you what to do with the eye bolt. You probably already know. You just lower it so that the angle is steeper so you get the bevel as far back as you want it. But yeah, I'm just going to show you that now. Basically, you just turn it, and I have marked off on this L thing. This second black line is the lowest it will go to match the other side. So basically, I can just move this down. And then we get a Sharpie and we brush off the knife. Then we take the Sharpie and we just draw all over the bevel on the edge. And this way we know where the, when we've filed it down all the way to the edge. We don't want to go past the edge because that creates a low spot in the blade and it will mess up the blade. Yeah, that's why you use Sharpie. Once you've ground all the Sharpie away on all parts of the blade, then you move the bolt down some more. Okay, so I've colored the edge in. I'm going to lower the bolt and start this process over again.
Okay, so I've colored the edge in.
in, so the back side is facing. That's because it's gonna be, I'm doing not a full bevel, so there's not an actual edge on the back, which would make it illegal where I live. There's like a bevel, doesn't actually make an edge. You'll see when I'm done, but this one generally goes pretty quick because it's really small. Okay, so now what we got are two pretty clean bevels. This one I messed up a little bit on, but that will be fixed with the draw filing and hand sanding. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this because that line, the bit where the two bevels meet to the blade, is very clean. So I'm hoping that will stay that way. Yeah, I'm excited about this blade shape. We're gonna do the draw filing now. By the way, I'm sorry that you didn't get to see the forging and shaping of the knife blade. But yeah, you'll get to see the rest of the making of this blade from now on. I will upload a video today. And yeah, now I'm gonna just do the draw file. So usually when I get bored of hand sanding, because it gets boring quite quickly, I just put my belt sander in the vise. I turn it on with like a really used belt, and I make the sides all shiny. I'm just gonna do that for a little bit, and then when I get sick of that, I'll do hand sanding and kind of switch between the two until the knife looks as a knife should. Then we'll start working on the handle. About this is that no matter how much sanding you do, there's always more. I just did the easy side, so wish me luck, please.
No, listen y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they ain't got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school and embarrass me no more. I'll take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair, send him to school with a bald head.
So I've sanded it to a point where I think it's good enough to go into the forge for the heat treat, because I'm gonna have to sand it back again anyway, so there are a few scratches left, but they're gonna be sanded out after I heat treat it. So I'm gonna light the forge, and we're gonna go into the heat treat. I have my oil here, which is gonna be the edge, or the place where the bevel is that gets quenched. I'm gonna try to leave the spine out of the oil, so we can get a nice differential heat treat. So as you can see, it's in there. The flame is shooting directly down onto that part of the blade, so that part of the blade is going to get the hottest. I just have to keep that in mind. I think I'll put my welding gloves on, scoot it back and forth just to make sure that the blade gets like an even heat treat.
I will ever in my life humiliate my own DNA on a social media network. I seen a lot of parents do that, and it actually made me cry.
Okay, it looks about right, so I'm gonna turn you to the oil now.
People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can't discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well my sons, if they act up, I'm like, son, you can't play the game today. They act up again, I'm gonna say, son, you're gonna read a book all day, then you can't watch TV. That's it.
So, as a lot of you probably know, if this is hardened, the file will just skate across it, and by skate, I mean it won't like dig into the steel. I love how like it doesn't focus. It tries to. There we go. So it won't dig into the steel. So I'm gonna try that now with this file over here. And if it does dig in, we'll have to try it again. If it doesn't, then we'll be in business. As you can see it, like, that sound that it makes. Let's try it on the Tang. You can see on the Tang, it's, wow, focus maybe. On the Tang, it really digs in and doesn't, whereas here it kind of just skates across and doesn't leave much of a mark. I mean, it's scraping all the scale off, but it's not like digging in like it is over here. So that is a hardened blade. Let's try the other side. Yep, that's hard. Sorry that it was pretty much just me sanding the blade and beveling it. It's kind of boring, but the next video hopefully will be more entertaining because I'll be doing the guard. I'm going to be doing a guard that has like a finger loop, if that makes sense. So we'll see. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye.